Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of I can't even say it. Farminópolis Map, I think so. I'm trying to say here. Anyhow, guys, it's been a while since I've done a map tour. I almost missed this one. I just gotten kind of laxed about checking the mod hub. But there's a lot of stuff going on in this one. It's a pretty cool map. We're not going to go into too much detail on it. We're just going to take a quick look at it today. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump over to the mod hub and see what it says about the map in there. So Farminópolis, I'm sure I'm gonna say it wrong 10 other times, is by Sleutjes Modding, DH Modding, and LostGamer. 181.69 megabytes to download. This is for all platforms, so console players as well. It says the Farminópolis is I can't read this more. I'm sorry, guys. The Farminópolis is a map based on the Brazilian region located in Jataí, Goiás. The history of the small municipality of Farminópolis goes through a time of great expansion in agriculture, where the small town opens up to big business with new farmers arriving in the region. Be one of these farmers and create a great business. There are 40 small, medium, and large fields, not counting some land opening areas. Additional crops are black beans and sorghum, so you do have those two additional crop types here. In need of a mechanic, the city has a workshop at the end of the street from your house. The map has 4 grain sales, sale of grain near the limestone mine, 2 sales within the city at the end of the street from your house, sale of the grain on the highway next to the police. In the city, it is possible to buy some houses and land to build something new. Animal trade right in the city center. It has a gas station right on the highway. Sale of potatoes and beets are next to the gas station on the highway. For the sale of sugarcane, we have the large and well-known mill Farminópolis. Cotton, grass, wool, and straw and silage bales can be sold to the shop in front of the city. Monument. Count with BGA. On the farm, we have pigs, chickens, sheep, horses, also cows a little closer. Let me scroll down. The dairy for the sale of milk is in the city center. In need of limestone, there is the mine. At the sawmill, you can sell logs and wood chips. Your farm has a shed where you can store your machinery, implements, and seeds. Have fun. I'm surprised we got I'm honestly surprised we got another mod map when FS22 is so close. But anyhow, we're going to do this a little bit differently as far as the map tour goes. I'm not going to drive around the map. This is where you start out, by the way. We are in new farm modes. This is our house. We go into here. This is where we're at. So we do own this little house chunk here. And then we have our field down here, field 30. A couple other things going on down there. In the store, if we look at the garage, we start off with the Star ST Max 105, John Deere 6135M, a Massey Ferguson MF Activa 7347S, Lizard pickup. We also have a grain trailer header for the Massey, as well as a Corn Champion header there. We also have this guy here, a cultivator slash seeder, I guess, in a certain aspect. Then we have this seeder, direct drill. We have a sprayer, we have a header trailer, then we have some various structure buildings in here that we can sell off if we would like to. So you have those. Now if we go here, let's see if some of these modded items are in here. Looks like there's nothing in there. There's the water station, that one's in there. There's the bunker silos in there. Their decoration, the ramp, the radio tower under there. And that's everything. So there you go. So this is your house, I suppose you could say right here. And now is this a sleep trigger style house, or what do we got going on here? Can't go inside of it. I don't think there's a sleep trigger here. I'm not sure if there's one somewhere else, but I'm not getting one up here. Left click to open that bad boy up. Does that do both sides or just one? Okay, they're separate, so you can do both sides though. But then you're out here. Now let's turn that on. Let's go ahead and bump our time up to noon, and I'm actually going to slow the clock down to 1 times. And what I mean by we're going to do this a little bit differently, we're actually just going to do a flyover of this map, which some of you may like, some of you may not like. But we're going to do that, and just to make it a little bit quicker. So here's where we're at. Here's where our house is at. So we have a nice little yard there. Now, around town here, this is kind of the town section. If we look at the map, we'll fly around this section, talk about all the various sell points here. Then we're going to cut across the map, take a look at these sell points here, the sawmill, lime mill, or not lime mill, lime station, grain mill up there. And then we'll head down, take a look at our farm, and then finish out down here at the BGA, which we don't start off owning. $455,000 to buy that, which we are going to want to buy it so we can see the prices. And again, you start off with $100,000 in new farm mode. If we go through the menu, which I didn't do actually this time, let's turn autosave off as well. It's been so long since I've done a map tour, I'm all kabobbled. There are contracts on the fields. Again, you start with 100,000, not 10 million, 100,000. There's your equipment in there, mini sell points, and then the map here. So let's go ahead and purchase the BGA. People have asked why I purchased the BGA map tour, so it shows up in the menu here. This won't be here unless you purchase it. So yeah, let's loop around town. So over here, this pioneer point here we have, if we come around into here, we have a sell point right here. So this guy, if we look at the map, we're up here again. So we are at the pioneer sell point. So the Pioneer sell point right here is going to take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, and soy, and corn. I'm going to refer to those as your basic crop types from now on. So again, that's wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, and corn. And that is everything except for they're also going to take black beans and sorghum as well, which are the additional crop types for this map. So yeah, let's go over here. Over here, right across the way, right here we have the resend sell point. This one is going to take your basic crop types plus black beans and sorghum as well. So there you go. You have that going on for you. Now if we head up over here, this is, I believe this is our dairy up here, but there's a sell point right here. Yes, give me the dairy. Go on the menu, the dairy station. Right here, they are going to take your milk, and that is everything. So we're just going to take milk from you. Now, if we go back in, we're going to come on down this way to the Farminópolis Market right here, this sell point. So again, that's where we're at right here. We've kind of shifted over up and around. The Farminópolis Market, I'm assuming, is going to take your eggs. Holy cow, $11,516 per 1,000 liters of eggs. So eggs will make you some good money. Now, if we go down the map here a little bit further, we have our animal dealer right here, which is not going to let me access because I'm in flight mode, but you have your trigger right there. And then we go over this way, we have the shop point right here. So again, here's your shop, repair trigger, store trigger, which I like that it's green. That's kind of nifty. I like that. Something a little bit different. But here is your shop. And now just outside the shop here, if we go just outside and hook a left, right down here we have a sell point right here. So this bad boy right here is the bale sell point, essentially. If we go into here, they're going to take your cotton, your wool, your silage, grass, hay, and straw at that sell point. So that's what they're going to take there for you. Now, if we go just a little bit further down the road, we do have another sell point right here. This guy, if we go into the menu, is going to be our warehouse sell point, the Braha. I can't even remember how to try to say it, but they're going to take your basic crop types plus black beans and sorghum. So I know this isn't everyone's favorite style of map tour, but this is just the way I'm going to do this one for now, just because I'm in a bit of a time crunch today, and I wanted to take a look at it because I didn't notice we had a map out. But yeah, very cool. And what I like about this map actually too is there's a lot of varying field sizes. So you have, big fields like 32, 10, 5, and then you have some small ones you can start out with and expand from there. And around your farm down here, you have lots of smaller ones you can kind of expand into. So, all right, we're going to head across this way now. So across this big field here, and I love that. It's a beautiful map, quite honestly. It's got a lot of really good detail. So I'm kind of shocked it came out when it did. But anyhow, so up over here, we kind of have another set of stuff going on. So right over here, we have this point right here. We tag that's right here, which I'm assuming doesn't specify, and it's not a sell point, I don't believe. And I see, no, it's not a sell point. My guess is this is going to be like a slurry buy point or digestate buy point. My guess is slurry buy point probably there. So that's probably what that point's going to be. I haven't tested it again, but that would be my guess. Now over here, we do have an actual sell point right here. We are at the sugarcane mill. So the sugarcane mill, we go down into here. They are going to take, shocker, your sugarcane, and that is what you got there. So there you have it. Now, if we move further along here, this is, I love maps that do this. This has got the lime mine down here. So your lime point is down here in the base of the mine. So very cool. I love maps that put this kind of detail into it. That is fantastic. And then up here, we do have another sell point right here. Another sell point right there for you. Oh, no, sorry, that's not the trigger. That says the entry. The trigger's right there. This guy, we go over here, is going to be our grain mill. So, well, it's in here as grain mill, but anyhow, it's going to take your basic crop types plus black beans and sorghum. Now, finally, over on this side of the map, if we head down this way a little bit, we do have a sawmill right over here, so you can sell your wood as well as your wood chips, I believe, in here. So we have your, where's our wood point in here? Get down here. Where is this wood point? Assume wood chips are gonna be back here. I could be wrong though. Find me right in here, you'd think. Maybe over here. Ah, there's the trigger there. So trigger there. I'm not sure exactly where the point is. My guess is it's gonna be in here in this little aisleway here. I don't see any hazards, but that's what it's going to be there. Now sawmill, yep, they're also going to take your wood chips. If we tag that, yep, so your wood chip point is back here, so that's good to know. Now if we look at the map, we've kind of gone across here, taking a look at this stuff down here. So now we're actually going to shoot down to the farm itself. Now we do have a farm silo down there. We are going to get out and walk around the farm because I think that's important. So as we head south down there, we're going to get out and actually walk around the farm because that I do think is important way to do that. I don't think we just want to fly over the farm itself. Now, if we hop down here, we're going past our cows there. This is our farm silo point here. So let's take a look at this. This is not where we're going to start walking, but you have a farm silo here. Now up here over by the cows, this is where we're going to hop out of flight mode. We will slow ourselves down just a little bit as well. So here we have our cow pen. Again, I haven't tested all the points, but let's see how many cows we can put in here. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to walk around. So you can put 50 cows in this cow point here. So 50 cows here. Here's kind of your path up, a little bit narrow. And then this heads up more towards the rest of the farm. So we follow this path up here. Got a field here. It's not our field. Our field's right there, that one. Field 30. Loop around here. This is our field right here, field 30. And if we continue in, this is where the rest of the farm is at. Just into here, and it looks like it kind of loops around more this way to get in from this road over here. So if we go out here, this is kind of one of the more main roads, and this is going to take us into our farmyard here. So we go into here, which actually this speed is a little too much for me right here. There we go. So right here, this is, let's see right here, we got our sheep here, 80 sheep there, and we got our horses there, 8 horses there, and there's pigs over here. There's not, that's kind of cool little load ramp there, I like that. I think that's the decorative one that you can buy or sell if you wanted it or not. Pigs are over here. Where's the end point? Looks like it's gonna be over on this side. Aha, there we go. 100 pigs there for you. So, ooh, I like this kind of nifty little ramp up into there. So yeah, you got all your stuff in storage here. Crop storage. You got your water point here, radio tower, which is, this is decorative, and this will give you water. Got some other junk around here, but yeah, nice little farm, fairly basic. But if we take a look, yeah, you got what you need right there. So. Yeah, I wanted to hop out and take a look at that. We do have another farm style up the road. Do we own those farm styles? No, you have to buy those. You buy them. Oh, you buy them together for 42,000. So that's actually not bad. No storage right now, but I don't believe there's any storage right now. Now let's go ahead and just. I am curious if we buy those. They're only 42,000. It doesn't show up. It doesn't show up with how much your storage is, which is kind of a bummer. But I was hoping to see how much storage you had. But anyhow, so yeah, that is kind of your starting farm area. Now if we go back, we'll get us sped up here and go back into flight mode. So again, just an aerial view of your farm. You got this chunk through here. So again, it's a very basic, very simplistic farm. Your cows are down there. And again, you start with this chunk of land for the cows in this here. And that one I did not buy either. You also start with that, which is just kind of this grass field that's just north of your farm right here. This little guy right here. So you start off with those chunks of land. So not too bad. But I didn't turn my... Oh, no, it should be on. Okay. We are cooking along. Okay, never mind. It's my bad. Now down here we have the BGA, so that's kind of where we're heading next. It's down here to this corner here, which we'll take a look at what the BGA takes. Again, coming down here, you have a couple bunker styles. This looks like the Ravenport BGA. So you have your digester there, as well as your digestate out point there. Now if we take a look in the menu here, the biogas plant is going to take your manure and slurry, as well as your silage, grass, and hay. So there you go. That's not bad. Pretty basic, fairly standard crop types that's going to take. Now if we head up kind of the main road this way, this will take us up over to this sell point right here, which we look in the menu is the potato jati. I'm probably saying that completely wrong, but I'm assuming they're going to take, yep, root crops there, sugar beets and potatoes there for you. So that's what's going to be taken here. And we also have our gas station right here and a little, looks like a little soccer field. Yeah, or football, depending on what part of the world you're from. Football or soccer. I'm not going to get into that debate, but there it is. Anyhow, going up this way, this kind of just loops us back up to where we were at before. And where's the silo at? Sorry, I didn't look at that other silo. I kind of wanted to look at that. So yeah, let's hop over here. So this silo, yeah, very similar to the other one. A little bit more detail in this silo, but again, you get that silo and that one at the same time. Now, can you actually, another thing, you can buy every chunk of land, which is going to be nice. So if you wanted to do something or place stuff, you can buy every aspect. There's actually a lot of little chunks of land over here you could buy. So if you wanted to change your house or do any of that. Now, if you did want a sleep trigger, just get like a floor mat mod and put it down or something along those lines. But yeah, so anyhow, this is a very cool map. I like it. Farminópolis, a little bit of a shocker that we got a map out, but there you go. Very cool. So if you guys are still interested in FS19 or need something to entertain you on the last little bit here. What is this over here? This is like it's a little racetrack. This is fantastic. I'm so glad I came over here. So you have a little racetrack too. This is hilarious. I love it. It's fantastic. Right next to your house, just about. Oh, I love it. The market looks good too. Sorry, I'm just admiring the details now. But yeah, so A fantastic little map, guys. This is pretty cool. If you're not even a little, say fantastic little map, fantastic pretty big map. So a fantastic map in general. But yeah, if you're looking for kind of a last hurrah before you get to FS22, or maybe if you're going to keep playing FS19 long term, this would be a really good one for you guys to check out. So anyhow, if you guys enjoyed, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you all for coming and watching.